Hey guys, Martin here bringing on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we've got the new Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event with the two new stages, Boss Rush against the Extreme types and Boss Rush against the Super types. So I thought it would make sense to use the opposing teams, right? So we're going to use the Goku team for the Extreme types, use the Rose team against the Super types, and just see how we get on. So obviously, this is kind of like when they did the boss rush for the movie Bosses Red Zone, where we're fighting all of the extreme characters from this event, but obviously they've all been sort of like turbocharged, because if they were just the same stats as they were back when the event first came out, then obviously this would be way too easy. So yeah, we're just going to see how we get on. Obviously, the new Goku should be very good here. I mean, the new Goku team, as we've already talked about, is insane, right? Just Super Bosses really needed some buffs. Like, we've got the Rose Super Easy A today and stuff like that. Whereas Goku just came out the gate swinging with this team that has, like, the 10-year fusions, the 7-year fusions. Like, the team's just really, really strong, like, right out of the gate. So Gotenks, of course, being the final piece that I put on the team. These guys do have some crazy stats, though, from what I've seen. Let me get up the actual thing here. The Divine Wrath and Mortal Will is an older event, so it's going to be further up the list here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so let's have a look. So the first stage, Goku Black, not too bad. He doesn't have a lot of HP. He does super for 2.2 million though. So straight away, I mean, that's not a lot compared to the toughest bosses, obviously, but straight away from turn 1, like, that's definitely, you know, you could get caught by that. And then, yeah, we do start jumping up to some pretty significant damage numbers with some of these other phases. But base Goku Black, nice and easy to start with. And now we've got Rose and Zamasu. Okay. Yeah, see, these guys both super for like 3.5 million. So, although of course having these guys on rotation, like we've got a setup where we've just got incredibly strong tanky characters on the first turn. So if we go for Zamasu with you, just because of the... Oh, Zamasu can be stunned. Rose can't. Okay. Let's do that, I guess. And then target you. Yeah. Not great key for the Super Saiyan 4s, unfortunately, but yeah, my Goku 55% is level 10 links now. Same with the Rose. I've got one copy of each. I've got them link leveled already. Zamasu not taking a lot of damage. Oh wait, yeah, because I don't remember. It would help if I'd remembered the how this event played out back from when it first came out. So yeah, Zamasu in the chat. Zamasu is immortal. Does it actually say, what's this, does it say on here, like, what's his HP? 1.5 billion, and he has 80% damage reduction, so, yeah. Probably not killing him. I mean, technically you could kill him, but yeah, 1.5 billion damage and 80% damage reduction. We'll be here quite a while if we're trying to kill Zamasu. Alright, well, that's good to know. Too bad the Super Saiyan 4s are attacking him, but they didn't get a lot of keys, so it's not like they're going to do a ton of attacks. Fortunately, the god's attacking Rose, so with the type advantage and the multiple supers in here. Decent bit of damage. And then, yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 is going to kind of waste their attacks here against Zamasu, but that's fine. So yeah, if they do get some additionals, that'll be good. They didn't get a lot of key, so they're not going to get any of their extra, like guaranteed additionals. Alright, so Rose is going to super. First turn they have 77% damage reduction, so yeah, they easily tank that. Okay, so attack Rose even with the type disadvantage because there's no point attacking Zamasu. Okay. Ooh. One shy of the key for Gotenks. Right, so not too bad so far, apart from the slight error of attacking Zamasu by accident. Okay, Mega Shafted on the banner, free to play 650 stones, not gonna rely on tickets. Yeah, unfortunately, like, the average that I seem to have over the years of playing, like, obviously sometimes you get luckier, sometimes you get unluckier, it's all RNG. But, like, if I'm gonna pull the new unit, I usually expect it to be around about 1,000 stones. Like, if you pull the new unit in less than 1,000 stones, that's usually quite good. And like, it took me just over 1,000 stones to pull Goku, but I pulled Rose on the first rotation, so combined it's like 1,200 and something, or 1,300 stones to pull a copy of both, which on average still fits that kind of, because it's like just under 700 stones each. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all RNG. Like, sometimes you can have really good summons. I mean, Apathy, I think he's gone. I think it was Apathy, right? It's pulled like 4 Rosés in like 500 stones or something. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we got rid of Rosé, and now we can go on to Fusion Zamasu. Does this guy do anything interesting? No, just can't be stunned or sealed. He can heal. He does seem to hit quite hard though, so I've got to be a bit worried about Vegeta, unless I do this maybe. Because obviously Goku gets the extra buffs in slot 1. Yeah, maybe I should just do that. The key in slot 1 here is absolutely terrible though. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really want to float off the gods, but because yeah, Zamasu can hit quite hard. 4 copies in less than 1,300 stones down. I mean, I think I like Rosé better. I'm a bit biased towards villains, and I really like Rosé and Zamasu. Goku will probably age better just because of having the ridiculous dodge chance and damage reduction. So, like, even when he ages out of being a slot 1 unit, he'll still be a strong slot 2 or 3 unit. And even when it gets to the point, like, even when power creep gets to the point where supers would kill him, even with that damage reduction, he still has the 80% chance to dodge them. And then will probably still be tanking normals. So, like, the Goku part of the Goku Vegeta card, I think, is going to age, like, incredibly well. Because he's just so defensively strong. Rosé will age decently as well, again, as like a slot 2, like, post-attacking with all that defense. And then the damage reduction and guard that he has, like, he'll still be really good. And Rosé does do more damage than Goku most of the time. The part 2 banner always comes out after the part 1, like, discounts have finished. However, usually we find out who the part 2 is. We find out who the part 2 units are, and potentially even see what they do before before the discounts have run out. So if you still want to summon. Like, if you want to wait until we see the details for the Part 2 unit. This is going to be a tough one. The friend's not fully link leveled. And I guess we'll just do this. Oh wait, it is turn 5. Do I... There's another phase after this though, so I don't want to necessarily press the Vegito button. I mean, if we're going to float off the Super Saiyan 4s here, then realistically I might as well just fuse with them. Because I might not get them back on a rotation again anyway. See how we go. Plus he's super attacking at the end, so even if he somehow survives this entire rotation, Gogeta should hopefully just counter the super. So... Alright, so Goku... Yeah. So Vegeta just finishes him off here, hopefully. Might be Kobe, I'm glad the Blues are actually good turn 1 this time. Yeah, that's the biggest difference with these guys, is the fact that turn 1, slot 1, like Goku is just actually really, really good. Okay, so we got a lot going on this turn. This is where we get our, we show our true power. So we're going to fuse into Gogeta. We use Gogeta's active skill. Let's get some of the actives in here, why not?
This is the greatest fusion of all.
Gogeta's active skill is so cool.
I'm gonna send you back to hell.
Soul Punisher or Sengen. Top grossing, if we're getting it today, is going to be in like 4 minutes. Let me do this. Gotenks' active skill now with the Gogeta buff. I'll do Goku's one because it gives him the permanent buff. Right. Yeah, this Vegito Spirit Sword animation thing is so good.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so Goku now has 613k defense, but with 70% damage reduction. Alright, so we'll do that. Do that. And do that. Alright. Oh, well, he didn't dodge. Right. Damn, he still took 780k. Like, if we were on slightly lower health, we'd actually be dead. That's crazy. Actually, I wonder, does this Zamasu doesn't disable dodge, does he? No, okay. Because, yeah, that would be awkward. Alright, here's my Goku as well, the 55% one. Right. That's so funny, after all of that, like all the active skills and everything, and then he just smashes Goku with the super attack in slot 1. Does insane damage. But we live. Just. That's right, Gogeta and Gotenks will both do some pretty solid damage. I wonder if we will kill him here. If not, we'll have the, I mean, literally on the next turn. If he still somehow manages to survive, we can literally just transform the gods and then use their active skill. And then that'll be GG. $42.6 from Gotenks. That's pretty good. Yeah, and then we get the guaranteed additional. I think for AGL's Rosé with the super easy A, you want to go like full additional, because getting that third super will be really helpful. And then the rest dodge, because he builds up crit in his own passive, so... But yeah, there we go. So that was the versus Extreme Class Boss Rush. That Zamasu, his super attack does 7 million damage. So, that's... yeah, he's one of the harder hitting bosses now. Outside of, obviously, the new, like, hardest event. But yeah, he hits for 7 million. So that's pretty crazy. I actually didn't even look to see whether there were missions for this stage. Okay, beat it within 7 turns. Nice. Which we just did by accident. And then there's one for beating stage 11. Is it going to be 7 turns as well? Oh no, it's 6 Future Saga characters. Interesting. We're probably going to do that with the Super Bosses team, but now I've got to make sure they're all Super Bosses. All Future Saga. Which if we just use the Super Bosses and use Rosé and some of the clones and stuff. But there you go. So that was the versus the Super Class characters boss rush. Let me know how you guys got on with this one. What team did you use? Let me know down below in the comment section. But yeah, there we go. Nice and... I say nice and easy. A bit scary right at the end, but Goku managing to survive. Even the 55% Goku. So that was pretty crazy. But yeah, there we go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master again. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.